Hey everyone, this one's really special. I've just found my very first RC car, a Tamiya Thunder Dragon, buried in my dad's basement. I got this beauty over 30 years ago as a birthday present from my mum and dad when I turned 15. It's dusty, it's old, and it's been sitting untouched for decades. But today we're bringing it back to life. In this video we'll check if it still works, give it a full strip down and clean, re-grease everything and rebuild it from the ground up, and if all goes well we'll end up with a proper test run. First things first, let's see what kind of shape it's in after all this time. Surprisingly, the wheels still rotate freely and the suspension still has some give. Tamiya really built these to last. Now let's try powering it up. We'll use the original transmitter, still got it. Let's see if electronics respond. It's alive, steering works, motor spins. Can't believe it still functions after all these years. Alright, now we'll remove both the front and rear gearboxes so we can strip them down and clean everything inside. I'll keep all the screws organised by section. The last thing we need is mystery hardware later on. Whilst clearing out my dad's cellar, I came across this random box of old spares. Check this out, a replacement front to rear drive shaft, a couple of suspension parts and even a receipt from 1991 from Beatty's model shop. Anyone else remember spending hours in there as a kid? What a throwback. And here's another cool find. A Tamiya Madcat body shell. No sign of the car just yet, but I'm really hoping it turns up somewhere in the garage or basement. That might have to be the next restoration project. This is the front gearbox, full of 30-year-old grease, dirt and cobwebs. Let's open it up. Gears are surprisingly intact, just caked with old grease and grime. I gave everything a good clean, scrubbed the casing, soaked the gears and re-greased all contact points with fresh grease. Now let's put it back together. And that's the front gearbox done. I'll rebuild the rear gearbox off camera using the same process to save a bit of time. Both gearboxes are cleaned, rebuilt and ready. Now let's mount them back onto the chassis. This feels just like it did when I first built it as a teenager. Alright, everything's back in place. Let's power her up and see if she still runs properly. She's alive. Time for the first test run in 30 plus years. This is such a surreal moment, driving the same car I had as a kid. This has been an amazing project, bringing my Thunder Dragon back to life after all these years. A huge shout out to my mum and dad for giving me this RC all those years ago. It was the start of a lifelong hobby. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a full restoration, like repainting the shell, swapping out all the electronics, or even a brushless conversion. The Thunder Dragon is back and it's better than ever. Thanks for watching.